Hello. In this video tutorial we're going to analyze the configuration of the updated version of the face recognition module. We'll start by setting up the face database. To get started, go to the Modules tab in the Server menu. The tab you need is located just below and is called Face Recognition. During operation, the module saves all recognized faces in the server database. The number of days they are be stored is determined in storage depth, located in the global settings. Just below, you can specify which server the used face database is located. In addition to recognized faces, the database stores photos of people, which can be used to adjust reactions when a person appears in the frame. To configure this, you need to open the Face Recognition menu and select Face Database. To activate the module, you need to make sure it is activated in the Analytics section. Then in the channel settings located under Software Detectors select Item Face Recognizer 2.0. Let's go to the module settings. To open the settings window, click on the Face Recognizer Settings 2.0.1. The first item is Determination of Face Attributes. Here you can enable or disable parameters such as race, hair color, presence of a mustache or beard, presence and type of headgear, the presence of glasses or face mask. This item is also responsible for determining each person's gender and age. Later, this function will allow you to build reports with statistics on people recognized, for example by gender and age. The following item makes it possible to enable or disable the liveliness classifier. This function allows you to distinguish a live person in the frame from a photo or other image. If face recognition is used as part of an access control system at your facility, then this function will prevent a person from entering using a printed photo. Analytics allows the module to use the analytics script to collect information and build reports. The following item allows you to adjust the image processing quality. Best quality, slow, useful for detecting faces at a long distance from the camera. This choice increases the load on the server, but also improves detection quality. Medium quality, the optimal ratio in terms of quality and required system resources. This option is better for detecting objects at average and close distances from the camera. Highest speed, a solution for maximum server resource savings due to image processing in a substream. Not suitable for working with small objects. The FPS item determines the number of frames from the channel that the module will process. The more frames the module processes, the more accurate the detection will be. However, at the same time, the load on the server will also increase the larger the number of frames. The average recommended value for this parameter is 5 frames per second. This setting is suitable for most scenarios. If you plan to recognize faces of people who aren't moving, then you should choose a lower value, for example 1 to 2 frames per second. Maximum number of faces in a frame allows you to set the maximum number of faces that the detector can recognize in one frame. The minimum similarity threshold is the setting that determines the degree of correspondence between the person detected and the person located in the database. The match value is set as a percentage. To avoid false positives, we recommend setting a high similarity threshold, from 80 and above. The maximum 100% should not be set. The following item allows you to turn the system on or off. Physical access control system mode should be turned on if an immediate reaction to the appearance of a face in the frame is necessary. By activating this mode, you can set the tracking time for image processing and an event will be generated. Access control and management mode may be appropriate, for example, for the protection of a territory that should be accessible only those whose faces are in the database. Next, on the left side of the menu, you can switch to advanced settings. The detector's face filtering settings are designed to set the parameters of recognized faces, minimum face size and maximum face size. This determines the range of face sizes the module will search for in the camera image. Facial dimensions are calculated based on the camera resolution used on the channel with this module. The default parameters can be used, or the minimum size can be adjusted to determine faces at a closer distance from the camera. Permitted angles of face rotation. The range of inclination, rotation of the face along the axis in which the module can recognize human faces. Pitch, head tilt forward, backward. Yaw. Face turns to the right, left. Roll. Head tilt to the right, left. Recommended values are set in the detector by default. The next setting is sensitivity. The higher the sensitivity, the more faces the detector will notice. At the same time, there will be more poor quality faces and more false positives. We recommend setting the average value. On the left, you can also see the recognition zone setting. This allows you to set the zoom zone in which faces are detected. The module will only process the selected part of the image, which improves the quality of recognition of small details and facial features. Detection zones that generate events, which can be used in the future to react to events using scripts. For example, you can configure different reactions to the appearance of faces in different zones. To finish drawing, you need to click on the starting point of the created zone, or hit Ctrl+Enter. In the last step, we need to configure the template for working with the face recognition module, using the template editor, separators and log buttons, face recognizer event. Thank you for your attention.